Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Qwixteel here again, and today I'm just going to be talking for a little while, probably about 10 minutes or so. I don't know how long this could go on for, but I'm going to be talking today about a subject that's really hot right now in the Call of Duty community, and that is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That Infinity Ward has announced that will be their game for this year, and I'm sure everybody already knows that. I got a little bit of supply drop openings playing in the background. If you guys want to check out those videos, there's a link in the description to the full supply drop playlist. Well, and all my other Black Ops 3 videos as well. But what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be giving my honest opinion on the whole deal with the Black Ops or Infinite Warfare deal. So the trailer, as a lot of you probably already know, it's reached over 1 million dislikes, and that is just crazy, to be honest. That is like insane. That I have personally I don't recall a Call of Duty trailer that's ever had that many more dislikes than likes. I mean, likes is always trailed by a fair amount to the dislikes, but I've never seen one. I don't know if Black Ops 2 was like this, but I've personally never seen one to hit such a huge number gap in between likes and dislikes. But I think we went like way too far on the original futuristic turn of Advanced Warfare. That was to me, that was the worst Call of Duty I have ever played. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you can agree and some of you can disagree, but honestly, that game to me was just absolute trash. I never really liked I watched the reveal trailer and I was just like, whoa, what is that? That is like absolutely awful. But I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, but what got me was the fact, if you guys don't know, I like guns in games and guns in real life. I'm just a huge gun fan, and I was like stoked to hear there was going to be over 200 different guns in Advanced Warfare. I don't know if any of you guys heard that, but I was kind of like, whoa, there's over 200 guns going to be in this game. I mean, I don't care if it's futuristic. I want to see the guns, but come to find out, not too long later, when the game finally came out, there was like 20 or 30 some guns. I don't even remember. It might have been more than that, but I was like, how is there supposed to be 200 and some guns in this game? That's a ripoff. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I originally got my copy for PS3. That was the very first copy of Advanced Warfare I got, and I was like, I played the campaign. I sat down and played the campaign in 2 days. I never play multiplayer usually until I see what the campaign's like, because I'm a sucker for the storyline. I really like the storyline of any Call of Duty. I try to always play the campaign before I play multiplayer, but I played the campaign for Advanced Warfare and it was like, it just feels done over. I mean, it's just like this concept has been used so many different times. They always just, the bad guy, there's a main bad guy for the whole story, there's a huge event at the end, a bunch of your main characters, or maybe just one, dies, and you're really upset about that, and you lose a lot, and then at the end of the game there's always a huge cliffhanger. Not a cliffhanger, but like, well, in Advanced Warfare is more of a balcony hanger, but bad puns aside, it was just like, this is kind of the same old. It's ridiculous. Can't we just try something different for a change, instead of there being an actual bad guy at the end? Because that to me is just old news, you know. It's just kind of done over and ridiculous and all that, and I just really don't know. It's just not really for me. But Black Ops 3 came out, and their storyline didn't leave more to be desired. It was like the biggest change we've had in years, and I really loved it. And I really loved everything about the Black Ops 3 campaign. It was just a truly amazing story, and at the end it was just so cool how that all went down. But really, all this stuff that's to do with Infinite Warfare. I'm going to get back. I went a little bit off subject, but I've got time. I've got a long time of ranting to do, but all this to do with Advanced Warfare, it's just kind of like, man, this is just a horrible... It's just awful. I mean, they didn't listen to us at all. Infinity Ward, in my opinion, has never disappointed. I mean, a lot of people hated Ghosts, and that might be a big to-do with the fact that of this game being horrible. That could be a huge to-do with it. But really, Ghosts was a good game to me. I really liked it. It had a lot of realistic physics to it. You know, it was just... To me, it was a very appealing game. I really liked it. The only thing I hated was the time to kill. They had that so screwed up. I mean, 2 or 3 shots at any range and people were dropping. Crap like that. It was nonsense, to be honest. But I don't know what to say. I hate to cut a game's throat before I ever get a chance to play it, because it's just like I could end up feeling like a complete fool by the time this game comes out. It could be the best Call of Duty of all time. I mean, it could put Black Ops 3 to shame. I don't see that happening, but it could put Black Ops 3 to shame. And you know, I'm not willing to say that it won't, but I'm saying it probably won't. I mean, it has 1 million dislikes plus now, and a lot of people... I watched the trailer, but I don't like or dislike it either way. I mean, unless it's something that I really, really, really like the looks of, which would have to be like an older time set game. I mean, if there was a like button for the Modern Warfare Remastered trailer, if there would have been a like button option for that few seconds of footage at the end of that, I would have hit the like button, because me personally, I really wasn't old enough to like violent video games when Modern Warfare was the thing back then. To me, the very first, most relevant Call of Duty was the original Black Ops. That was about the first time I started taking Call of Duty slightly more seriously. The very first Call of Duty I ever played, though, was Call of Duty 4 on the Nintendo DS. If any of you guys at all remember that, you probably don't, but it was a fun game. It wasn't really good graphics, it wasn't really good physics or anything, but I had a lot of fun playing that with my stepbrother. That was truly a joy to play, and I did play Call of Duty 4 on the PS3 recently. I played it for a very short amount of time, and I just was like, this game is amazing, but I just really don't like playing PS3 anymore. My controllers are all broke. I'm not paying that kind of money to buy a new controller so I can play just this one game that's full of hackers, and it's annoying. So I just kind of set that aside and was like, nah, we'll see what happens. But then they dropped this bombshell on us that they're going to be remastering Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare for PS4 and Xbox One, but the only way to get it is to buy the Legacy Edition of Infinite Warfare. And that, to me, that's just horrible. To pay $80 for a video game, that's just too much in my opinion. I mean, 60's way too much, but 80's just like awful. I mean, yeah, you're getting 2 games for a slightly discounted price and all that, but I wouldn't buy Infinite Warfare. If these 2 games are being released by themselves, I would pre-order Modern Warfare and just say screw Infinite Warfare, because the future doesn't appeal to me, and the fictional weapons really don't appeal to me. To me, I want to see real guns that are like real life weapons that I could go to any gun store and buy if I liked it well enough. But these weapons in video games that are fictitious are just like, absolutely no. I don't like that. I just like realistic stuff that isn't based off of real life weapons. I mean, as you can see, the KN-44, it's obviously like an AK-47 on older video games, but obviously we're getting exo boosts and advanced movement system garbage in Infinite Warfare. All I can do is hope that they take a lesson from Black Ops 3 and use their amazingly balanced movement system and not in Advanced Warfare. I mean, if it's anything at all like Advanced Warfare's in Infinite Warfare, I will absolutely throw that game out the window and just keep it for the COD 4 remastered version and just no Infinite Warfare. But that, I mean, but there's also some counter theories, and I heard one from FaZe Rain that actually makes a lot of sense, and I would like to elaborate on that a little bit. He has said that he believes that the Modern Warfare Remastered is going to be a big thing. Everybody's going to love it. The nostalgia will be real, all that, for about a week. And then people are going to be bored of it because, like it or not, and I'm kind of in this loop too, we're going to miss faster movement, and we're going to have withdrawals of faster movement, more weapons, more everything. The Black Ops 3 Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare will deliver of more and more weapons and movement. We're going to miss that, and I'd say Infinite Warfare will end up being better than we expected it to be. I mean, it might not be, but I don't really like to think that it's going to be bad because, to me personally, they took it too far with Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 is way too far. I mean, at least Advanced Warfare had a couple of realistic guns and not just 100% fiction. And another thing I want to touch on, the supply drop drama. Oh my gosh. I swear, supply drops are crap. They never needed to make this game more of a money cow than it already is. I mean, Advanced Warfare, I found out eventually where the 200 plus weapons came from. That was the variants. Oh yeah, each weapon has like 6 different variants that you can unlock through supply drops completely by chance. Yeah, here's what's funny. Through a common supply drop, I got the ASM-1 Speakeasy, and for like 6 months I didn't even know what it was. And I was like, holy crap, I actually have that. And I was like really amazed, but honestly, that game was awful. I mean, Advanced Warfare, the movements was way too fast. The boost jumps were out of control. Everything was out of control in that game, and everything was just awful. Even the gunshot sound effects were horrible, in my opinion. I mean, Black Ops 3's gunshot sound effects are the best since Ghost. And Sledgehammer has went on record and stated that they are listening to their fans and are taking their ideas to heart. And I like that idea. I mean, when you stop listening to fans, you start to kill your community. And in my opinion, that's cool that Michael Condrey is listening to us. And I just hope he listens closely, and I mean extremely closely, and does away with all this crap and maybe brings us something new to the table in the ways of, okay, new ways to kill besides just guns or something like that. I mean, the specialist weapons in Black Ops 3, I hate that. I mean, overpowered weapons, it's just, in my opinion, should have never existed. But here we are for Infinite Warfare. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. These have just been my opinions and all that. I'm sorry if I elaborated a little too much, but I've still got a few minutes to go. But all this bullcrap with like these go farther into the future, this nonsense, yes, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I saw this coming. I for one saw this coming because everybody has to have a futuristic title, and hopefully this is the last one. Hopefully now it starts to spin out back in time a bit more. And because Infinity Ward was making this game, 3 years now they've been working on it? Since Ghost, they've been working on this. And Advanced Warfare was already announced and all that, but when they started work. So they thought we wanted something new, and now that we're wanting to go back, they've kind of screwed themselves with this new futuristic nonsense. And me, for one, like I said twice now, too far, way too far. We need to go back, we need to kill supply drops, and hopefully that does happen. But anyways, guys, I hope you've been able to learn something from this, or agree with something, or disagree with something, or just whatever. I'm not like an Activision fanboy who would take a bullet for them or anything, but I just am saying it like I feel it. I don't want to say the game's trash until I've played it, But anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Share the video if you have.